People are saying that this dude is checking into rehab. Conor, he didn't tell his whereabouts for his testing pool, so he's banned until March 2026. That time's out. We're going to see him fight on the White House card. Ronda's been hitting pads with this guy named AJ Matthews. Shout out AJ Matthews. And he's been cleaning up her hands. She looks real good.
But I could see her getting a giant check for the White House card.
Who would she fight, though? Dakota.
Misha.
Yeah, again,
It's just like make it for the casual.
Bro.
Yeah. So the real question is, Ilia, is he going to be better after the split?
I say it all the time. I'd be more successful without my wife. Welcome back to The Casuals. We are an MMA and combat sports show hosted by very, very casual fans. My name is Gilbert. That guy is Nick the Ear. David is not here, but in his replacement, we brought the most Korean guy I could find in the greater Los Angeles area. We have a great producer, a tech producer that helped us out at the Full Violence Casuals Vegas shoot where all the computer equipment turned off in the heat. He figured it out. Give it up for the one and only Murderous Eyes, also the producer of Theo Von's this past weekend. Give it up for Nick Davis.
Thank you. You joke about me being Korean, but my best friend in grade school is Korean. I've worked side by side and been very close with Shin Soo Yi for 10 years.
True.
Also Korean? Prominent Korean?
Prominent Korean.
Yeah, prominent Korean. I love Korean culture.
Okay, great. Name me 2 dishes and don't say bulgogi.
You got me. I'm just really on the bulgogi is really my favorite.
I thought he was going to say this.
Say galbi.
Just say rice. No, just say
Kimchi.
brother, before we get started, I know you're working on some new MMA projects. Right off the top, what's that called?
Yeah, I just launched a new MMA, basically pick show in the arena MMA.
Wow.
I co-host with my buddy Magic M, who...
I thought Magic Johnson. I got excited.
That's cool. That's a cool
how
name.
did you pull that?
Maybe a guess one day. But no, Magic he's a pro bettor in Spain that I met on Twitter like 6 years ago.
Hey, Twitter.
And, if you're in the MMA Twitter world, like... You start recognizing guys, you see him all the time, and this guy was really funny, and he was winning money, like post his picks, third-party track, so I really began to trust him. I remember he used to put out this tweet when his picks were ready for sale. He was like, DM me if you want to join the money train. In like 2017, I was like, I would like to join the money train.
Yeah, we'd all sign me up.
But he did a pick show with another guy, Andrew Gombas, who's really big in the sports betting world.
Yeah.
They did it for like 3 years, but never really like were serious about it because they had other stuff going on. They quit, and I was like, we should definitely start one. I know it could be big, and he's super enthusiastic about it as well. I am, and I feel like with all our levers we can pull, it's going to be big. It's going to be big, especially if we win. Which
yeah, that's the show. So what kind of money are you going to be throwing around?
I have $100 a unit, and I'll maybe have 20 units on a card. This guy is betting $2,000 unit.
Wow. Magic, huh?
Yeah.
Magic M.
His picks are for sale. He always puts out one free pick a week. Magic M _ MMA bets. He's entertaining follow and knows the shit.
Okay, well, we're going to get some of that knowledge at the end of the show when we do our Oliveira Gamrot picks and bets. Are you good at betting?
Not really. Sometimes.
What's the most you've won and what's the most you've
When
lost?
I take the emotion out of it,
yeah,
I do a good job. But when I'm emotionally attached, which is 95% of the time,
yeah,
best
I could do is like 40%, dude.
And
40% of my picks right.
On the show, I'm like the degenerate color guy, and he is the...
Oh, I thought you said colored. I was like, what the hell? How white is the Spanish dude?
Korean guy.
Where you're the colored dude.
Actually, honestly, he's pretty translucent, but neither here nor there. I'm trying to up the entertainment. He's really the picks guy. I do my best, but 5 years track, third party, I put him in before the bet, so I can't lie. I'm 6%. I'm minus 6% ROI. This year, I'm like right break even. An important thing is getting different books so you can shop lines and stuff. I used to just gamble willy-nilly and stuff, so I'm improving, but I do not consider myself a winning bettor. But the guy I do it with is.
Yeah, I find that whole world so interesting. I want to be a part of it.
It's really hard.
And I always think is it just like researching? Because I can do that. I love learning about fighters, what's happening. But then it seems like there's a lot more involved with the lines and things that I'm not privy to. Like I look at that one guy in line. His name is Matty Betts. Shout out to Matty. He follows.
He kills, dude.
He's great.
I'm like, I can't tell. Can you make a living off just like? Because I only see his wins. So I'm curious. Do you know what the average loss is? Is it pretty even out for some of these big time players?
If you're a really There's a lot of touts, and that's someone who sells their picks.
Touts?
Yeah, tout. You're touting your picks and you're selling them.
Oh, I see.
And there's a lot of grifters in the MMA space who tout picks, but they delete old losses, and
so people don't.
Yeah, and they only post wins and stuff. I'm not saying Matty Betts is that. I love him. I follow them. The Money Moicano podcast.
Yeah, Homo Fight. Let's go.
They're great, but there's other guys where, like I said, I use a third-party tracking site called BetMMA.tips, and there's a lot of gamblers on there, and if their bets are on there, they put it in before, so you can actually see their record.
Wow.
And if you're a pro gambler, there's not generally huge swings because you're betting the same amount regularly on a fight, maybe upping your unit a little bit. The more you win, the more you up your unit. If you lose, you lower your unit. So theoretically, your bankroll should never go to zero. So I wouldn't say there's huge swings if you're doing it correctly. A lot of people love posting parlays, the lottery tickets. That's what gets all the clicks and shit. But
I think that's what we need to do is parlays. Is that
that's what I get wrecked on.
That's what everybody gets wrecked on.
Yeah.
I saw a tweet that Vegas is 6% in sports betting on straight picks. They profit 6% and 30% on parlays.
Ooh.
Oh, so they make all their money.
Yeah.
You get excited on a parlay.
It's like a lottery ticket though. It's fun.
Yeah.
$5 to win 1,000. Like going to the gas station.
The last time I won was JDM Zalal.
What was the?
And I won.
But what was just that?
I did 6-fight parlay.
What was the? Do you remember?
I remember, I forgot who it was, but I remember I picked JDM because I had a good feeling. I was like, he's an underdog. He was like plus 200. I was like, I'm going to put him in there. He'll be my underdog pick. And I picked favorites, the rest of them, that I thought was going to actually win. And I won. I put $15 down. I won I think $600 or something like that.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of my mind.
Don't do that.
Sorry.
but that was like that's it. That's all I have. Everything else, zeros.
I think that's fun. Maybe we should do like parlays here.
I think just doing a group parlay at the end of a show before a card is a fun way to do it.
Can we do one tonight?
Let's do one.
Yeah, it's 9 p.m. Can we do one tonight?
Let's do one today. But
Can you help us do one?
Yeah, sure.
Let's craft one.
Sure.
For the final. But I'm very curious, and we talked about this off camera a little bit. I'm always curious to talking to betting guys after the past card. I'm curious your thought process going in because I know a lot of people had Ankalaev as
what card is this?
UFC 320.
Ankalaev, Pereira 2, the redemption arc.
Man,
Continue,
amazing.
sorry.
But yeah, I think a lot of people were heavy on Ankalaev. I was too, because I just figured Pereira would have to do some giant changes to beat Ankalaev the second time around. And I didn't think he was going to come out that aggressive.
Come on, guys.
But watching the sparring footage leading up, I was like, yo, this guy looks a little different. He has he has a chip on his shoulder, and usually that's the good thing to go on.
Chip in his toe.
But then again, sometimes it's hard because you're like, dude, is that what I'm going to place all my money on? Is the fact that the off chance that he's going to go out there and change his fight completely,
It's crazy you say off chance, I feel like. Massive chance.
If you're Alex Pereira, if you're one of the best guys in the world, for sure. Yeah, he did do that.
Yeah, what was your mindset?
Yeah, so first and foremost, I'm a UFC fan. If I couldn't bet, I'd still watch every fight. So I oftentimes, especially if it's a fight I'm really looking forward to, I won't have a bet on it because I just want to enjoy it.
Same.
Jiri Khalil was like that. I did want to enjoy Pereira Ankalaev, but I was going in extremely confident on Ankalaev. I was on record saying I thought he'd 50-45 him. But Alex did what you needed to do, and me losing I did have a parlay that ended with Ankalaev. Me losing that didn't take away from the story of Poatan beating all the doubters. It's Chill's moment, and so I could still enjoy that. But I was really surprised. But that's what Pereira has to do. When you have a guy who's got the grappling edge, probably a little better cardio, and I'm not saying Corey did this, but there's a war of attrition where you can keep it close and get it to a decision. But if you really want to win, you have to go for it. And he came out like a bat out of hell.
Because after I watched the first fight, you realize Pereira did pretty good in the first one. But as the fight went on, he backed up more and more and more. And then Ankalaev started to kind of pile on those rounds.
And started to get really comfortable with the wrestling and the cage pushing, where he barely did it all round one, and then round two I think was the one that was almost all against the cage. And I thought that's how this fight was going to look like a lot more.
That's what I thought too.
Do you think Ankalaev was prepared at all for the charging at the beginning?
Probably not.
The random ass blitz.
Probably not, because those low kicks off the top.
Already on the other side of the black line,
dude. And he was tearing him up with those low kicks. And what other fight have we seen Pereira do this in the UFC, where he just blitzes the guy in the first round. We don't usually. He's a little bit more methodical.
He's like Silva kind of.
He kind of dials in. Yeah. Once he kind of gets the timing, then he starts to open up.
He waits for you to frustrate him and then dive in, and then that was left hook. But it was never like that.
Nope.
This had to be the game plan.
And he made him switch stances. He kicked that lead leg so much where he switched orthodox, and that's when he landed that big overhand right, which was awesome.
Which was also surprising. We're so used to seeing the left hook or the the chef le quoi, the check left. It's nice to see him throw something else and feels good. Like I've never seen him throw an overhand right before.
How much stock do you guys put into Ankalaev's supposed broken rib?
I think there's a lot of stock in that.
Yeah,
I think that's legit.
If we're gonna get Pereira the stock, he was injured.
But that's the fight game, right? Like you really don't know who goes in, and this is like where betting gets really hard. Like for that reason, exactly.
I mean, talk about that Jared Gordon fight.
Exactly.
He got hit by a freaking car. That would have been valuable.
And
betting.
All the betting guys were putting Jared Gordon as like they're the lock of the week because he had a good matchup with I forgot who he fought, Rafael or whatever. But dude, the 12-6 elbows to the freaking the rib, he nailed him a couple times to the rib and opened up the head.
Asked, do you guys think he knew? Do you think
he could have?
His coach knew.
He could have.
Because I was like, bro, you're aiming very specifically.
I love it when people cover up in most positions on the ground. They're covering their head and like strike to the body, like half guard, neither ribs. If you got him on the ride, neither ribs. Yeah. You could see broken ribs like that a lot. So I think that might have been just what Pereira was doing. I will say I had some drinks on Saturday night, so I was pretty tuned up by the main event.
You're faded, bro. Don't lie.
Extremely faded. And but by the end of it, when he knocked him down, I was like, that was weak. That was bullshit. But that first angle, the elbows, you didn't see. But there was another one. They were just drilling him in the temple.
Dude, the 12-6 is no joke, man.
Okay,
that opens up a lot.
I was going to ask you both. Watching this, some people, like we said, thought it was a little early. Do you feel like Herb should have gave Ankalaev just a little more time? Or do you feel like... Or is the biases of like, okay, we love Pereira. He was already in a fetal position. Or do you feel like championship fight, rematch, give him just maybe a couple more shots to figure it out?
Body language to me, it didn't look like he was working his way up. He was hurt. So he fell to the side. He just covered up. He's content there. How many unanswered shots before anything happened? Right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of unanswered shots.
He's trying to sweep, though.
And those elbows probably sound loud from where Herb's at.
And from that angle, those elbows don't look
like they're landing.
But the reverse, they're just right in the temple. And Herb had a front row seat to him, so I think he was seeing just like, that was just.
Dude, those are nasty.
That's gonna crack his skull.
Maybe we should. So maybe we should ban 12-6 elbows again. This is too brutal.
This fight.
That one. Close to the back of it.
He nailed him right in that same rib spot.
That rib, bro.
But honestly, though, punches to the body and ground and pound are kind of underrated. You don't see a lot of guys do that.
Bro, 12
and they're there.
I feel like 12-6 on the hand even hurts.
Hell yeah.
It's just like every bone.
Everybody was so happy.
Yeah, everyone's been saying like, hey, it's like it feels like the universe is set.
What do you think about Dean Thomas's take now? Fast forward. A year later.
So shout out to Dean Thomas. Our clip went viral because everyone started replaying. He texted me and he was like, bro, we got to do it again. That clip a year later, why is this all popping up all of a sudden? I said this so long ago. But I think you got to trade Ankalaev for Dakota.
Yeah, we got to get Dakota. That was Dean Thomas's take, and people were mad at him. He was saying, this is when Ank was champ. He says, get rid of him. Nobody cares about him. Nobody wants to see him fight. You bring Dakota in. She could be a star.
He said another good fighter no one knows anything about.
But for a female UFC fighter, female MMA fighter who's knocking everybody out in PFL, she could definitely come into the UFC, and if with their marketing power, they could make her a big star. That's what he was pretty much saying.
100%. I don't think you necessarily have to get rid of Ankalaev.
Come on, dude. Hotter takes, dude. Trade Ankalaev, the current champ.
But yeah, Ditcheva, she's extremely fun to watch. I would love to see her in the UFC.
She's an awesome striker.
Is she 135?
I think so.
She's big, right? She's 135.
She's tall.
Yeah. All right. So what do you guys think? There's a lot of options for Alex Pereira. People are saying, okay, he can move up to heavyweight. Maybe he wants to fight John Jones.
They say he wants heavyweight.
Marcin Tybura. Or does he stay at 205? Do you think what's better for his career? You think he stays at 205, finish out a couple fights, be on top, or just cut to 185 and fight Izzy again?
I think it's fun that Carlos Ulberg got the win over Dominic Reyes.
Oh, pause. I have to get your opinion on this. What's more emotional, him winning or watching Jiri get emotional watching Alex win?
Watching Jiri get emotional was pretty...
Wow, dude. Come on.
That made me tear up a little bit.
Bro, made you want to go to the waterfall, huh?
I showed that to one of my female friends and close associates.
Just say friend. Sounds like you're cheating on your wife.
No, whatever.
Associates?
And she said, I showed her the video of Jiri crying, and she says, that's a little gay if you ask me. That's a little gay.
She's
and I was like,
heartless and she doesn't understand anything.
Yeah, she doesn't understand.
Go to
there we go. There we hey. Men. BYLT. I'm just kidding. Built is what is up. Built is who we are. Built is why we are. Built is whom we are. That shirt right there you're wearing is a Built box tee. Tell me about it. Why?
It's strange. The thing about Built tees is that they're also lightweight, but they feel sturdy. They feel strong. My thing about athletic shirts is when I wash them after the first couple times, they get all loose. They get all raggedy. The collar gets all
not that one
loose. But yeah, exactly. These tees are lightweight, but they're still good quality and they're durable.
Yeah.
So that's why I like Built, and I also love their sweats. I'm a big fan of their sweats.
Bro,
Great
see
material.
You wear that all the time. The guy only does interviews in Built pants.
We are going to come to you with things and quality materials that we like, and Built is what we like.
You like the box tee. You know what I like? I like the everyday short sleeve classic fit because I don't have the body type you do, but my body is a little different. It's transforming. It's changing.
Yep.
But right now it's got little lumps, and guess what? The everyday classic fit feels good. This everyday short sleeve classic tee. Get yours. Join the T Casuals gang by going to www.builtbasics.com. Use our promo code CASUALS and get yourself some Built. The other day I was working out. I went straight from my bed to my car to the gym, and I'm gonna tell you something. Could only do one set. Why?
Well, it's simple, Gil. A lot of times when you work out and you don't feel at your best, you need something to get you going. You need a little boost.
Why can't I just drink water? I drink water. I drink a little bit of coffee, but I just feel like I still can't lift.
Because you need 200 milligrams of caffeine straight to your dome to get your workout started.
Oh, okay. Do you mean using Project One pre-workout from First Form?
First Form. And that's the pre-workout that I like to use. I like it because you get caffeine boost from the 200 milligrams.
Love it.
And then I love, personally, a pump formula.
Here's some just pre-workout powder.
Oh, you get a little pump. But that's why we like the pre-workout. It gives you a nice little pump during your workouts. It gives you some extra motivation. And that's what I like to use. I'm a pre-workout guy, and I really like the Project One pre-workout.
Guys, Project One is smooth, long-lasting energy, laser focus, muscular endurance, muscle pumps, muscular strength, and explosiveness. If you like all those words and phrases, get yourself some Project One. And if you order through the link in the description, you can try it for 30 days. If you don't absolutely love it, First Form will refund you 110% of what you spent, Nick.
That's
but guess
crazy.
what? You won't want a refund because you're going to drink the entire Project One pre-workout.
You're going to like it.
First Form!
He was saying that, I just felt like, I could redeem myself. I can go out there and fight Pereira again.
So poetic.
Which is kind of awesome, you know?
His enemy inspired him to get back and fight him.
So the question is, would you rather see Jiri fight Ulberg for the #1 contender, or I want to see Carlos Ulberg fight Poatan,
or Jiri,
just for some new blood.
Or Jiri. Now we have that cut promo of him crying. Create an anime arc. Just throw him back to Alex.
But
that's what I would want to see happen the most is Jiri Alex.
Wow.
3. I just love Jiri.
Yeah.
Like, it's that moment. Just like ride that narrative. What I think's going to happen is some type of heavyweight super fight.
Do you think John Jones?
Yeah, and if it's Alex Pereira and John Jones and Tom Aspinall just fights Gon, and then they both sit out and retire and don't fight him, it sucks for him.
Yeah.
I would like to see a real heavyweight title fight between. My second option would be Pereira Aspinall.
Ooh.
I don't need John Jones in the picture anymore unless you're going to come back for real, not just for the one White House fight.
Yeah.
Like, Aspinall versus Pereira is fucking awesome. Him going for a third belt, third weight class, I would love that.
I honestly, I'm more interested in Gon or Aspinall for Pereira. Give me either of those. Obviously, Aspinall would be the best choice, but, I don't care about John Jones.
Gon bores the shit out of me. It bumps me out. He's in the picture. He points fight. He point fights.
Never liked him, huh?
Never enjoyed watching his fight. Seems like a good guy.
This guy's favorite
Enjoys
fighter was
basketball.
Matt Hamill.
#1.
Matt Hamill, number 1. Why are we? He's not even dead. Why
That's not how you say Josh Van.
That's tight. I like that. But Poatan has a lot of options.
So what do you like?
I want to see him fight Carlos Ulberg. I just want to see him fight
Really?
you guys.
You want the Black Jag?
Yeah, I thought it was Blackjack, and I was like, that's a weird name. That's a weird nickname.
Maybe it's the Aussie accent.
But it's Blackjack.
Blackjack.
I misheard it. But to me, this is not popular. This won't sell any pay-per-views probably. But I want to see Ulberg versus Poatan because I want to see him fight new blood. I want to see him fight new guys, young guys too.
That'd be him fighting the new generation, which is kind of what John didn't do with Aspinall. So that could be a little.
And I want to see Pereira get another highlight because I feel like he could highlight Carlos.
I think you could sell the Pereira Ulberg fight. It's like Pereira fighting Izzy's teammate, trying to avenge him. That's the story.
I like that.
And if in a striker versus striker matchup like that, I think it's easier to get the public excited about it.
And that's the thing, is the striker versus striker. But then Jiri is also an awesome one, especially with his fight against Khalil. But I just feel like it's hard for me to picture them fighting again and not seeing it go different.
Yeah. I don't like to doubt your Jiri, but and it just looks tough optically. You lose 2 in a row and get that third one. Like, I mean, Max and Volk, like a similar thing. But that was another one I wanted to see Max get a third shot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just because I've liked these guys.
Yeah. And Jiri has become probably the new big fan favorite.
Fan favorite.
And probably he's taken the role of the most exciting fighter in the UFC.
Yeah.
Like with this one, like all his fights are all crazy, but this fight with Khalil.
So let's get into it.
Was on another level.
Well, we'll go back to the co-main, but let's just jump into this right now because we're talking about Jiri and Khalil Roundtree. Who did you have?
Fight.
I thought Jiri was going to win. I didn't bet on it, but I just thought eventually it would look similar to the Pereira fight where it's tight in the beginning, but as damage wears, Khalil would slow, and that's kind of what did happen.
What was your thoughts going into the first 2 rounds? Like, as you're watching the first 2 rounds, how did you score it?
I honestly had Khalil was like, okay, he's doing what I thought he was going to do.
Yeah, I thought Khalil was going to have the cleaner combinations. When he was landing those combos with those big shots, I was surprised Jiri wasn't getting more hurt.
Yeah.
He took him pretty well.
I thought Jiri kept doing his favorite like flying knee.
Yeah,
I was
kick
like, man,
and cracked every time.
Khalil's gonna like time that, and you're gonna get knocked out. And then of course, I don't know, Khalil gas. What do you guys think?
He kept throwing those kicks to the body, man.
He gassed after I
was shocked.
I actually did live bet Jiri after round 1.
Sick.
When at like plus 200 or something, when Khalil just had his hands up on the cage after round 1, and he was like, that was where. And Magic, the guy I do the podcast with, he before the fight he bet Jiri to win in round 2 or 3.
Wow,
like a huge number.
What a pick!
Yeah,
man.
yeah, and his read was just on point. And Khalil should. I always feel silly judging, but more leg kicks.
That's what I thought. I thought the same thing.
He was boxing heavy, huh?
Yeah.
Do you guys ever listen to Jack Slack?
Yeah, he's awesome.
Love Jack Slack. And he has this thing like, Jiri does a stance. He's so heavy on the front foot, and he's doing what like a false front that like Roy Jones used to do, where you're like, you look like this is the distance, but really if you pull back to regular, you're here. And when you're over your leg like that, it's so much harder to pull your leg back. So the kick was out there for the taking, and you didn't see a ton.
And I think that's what a lot of people were analyzing going into the fight was Khalil's low kicks, like he did with Jamal Hill.
Yep.
They were gonna tear up Jiri, and it's going to make him harder to hit.
Because in that Rockage fight, I thought Jiri was going to be done in round 1 from the leg.
Those low kicks were tearing him up, and I feel like that's a great blueprint, and that's what Pereira did to him too, was chop that lead leg. But yeah, Khalil was boxing heavy, and
those shots though,
dude, the first 2 rounds was insane, and then starting the top of the third, I was like, Khalil's tired, but he still came out pretty crazy. He still hurt Jiri, but Jiri is like, all his fights are like this. He's always in a complete dogfight, and that's what I thought that Jiri could do, was outdog him. If he made it to the 3rd round, I just didn't think he was going to make it to the 3rd round like that, taking all those shots.
Also, credit to Khalil, he did bring it. Because that Baku fight, I think he was just very technical. He was stinging back. He honestly could have won if he just did that.
Yeah.
But I think he wanted to really, like, I think John Wood was telling us, like, Khalil's going to come out.
But I feel like the pressure of Jiri, it's like
it elicits that.
He just comes forward, dude. Like, he hit him with all his best shots, and I think maybe Khalil's head, he was like, man, this guy's not going down. And he's still throwing. Those front snap kicks to the body were nasty business. And he didn't really start throwing those like 2nd or 3rd round.
What do you guys think about single collar tie uppercut video game?
I love that. Some Don Fry magic, you know. But dude, look, he's hitting the body, and then that's when he started landing that cross right, that left hook. That shit was so nasty, man.
Or if not Jiri fighting Alex, who do you want for Jiri? You want Olberg, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to see that.
And you want Jiri right away. Throw him into the mix with Alex for that narrative.
I would like Jiri Alex, but what I think's going to happen is Alex vacates, does one of those heavyweight fights, and we see Jiri and Olberg. And then maybe he comes back down. Who knows?
Because that's the thing, too, is if he leaves 205, it's just going to be like, who's going to be the guy? Who's going to be the dude that's going to run the division? Ankalaev again, probably?
Obviously, Jan. He's only 49.
Bro, Azamat Murskanov.
Dude, you're the guy that always gets excited by like names that people are like,
bro,
right.
but he's really good.
I know he's good, but
he's really good.
That's one of those Dean Thomas like, yo, trade that guy for
yeah.
It's one of those dudes.
But he gets finishes though, man. He knocks some fools out.
That division's looking rough though.
Yeah, it's a little sad. Huh?
This was a sad one. This could have been a new guy.
Zhang, our guy Zhang lost.
I bet Johnny in that
Walker.
Fight. I bet Johnny.
Good pick.
Good
freaking pick, man.
Dude, you always bet against China, dude.
I don't think that's true historically, but I'll get back to you.
But Merab and Corey Sandhagen. What was your thought process going into that fight? Who did you pick? Did you bet on that fight?
I did. I bet Corey at like plus 330. I just thought he kind of like how I talked about with Alex Pereira. Like he understood. You can try to not get wrestled for 5 rounds, but you're probably going to lose a decision. I thought he'd come out like the flying knees, the spinning back fist and stuff, and really just go balls to the walls. Merab just doesn't leave any space for you even to get that to that point. I thought he did a good job. If he doesn't get clipped in the second, who knows? Like it could be pretty close, but yeah, just Merab's the GOAT.
But I will say,
grudgingly, he is the
He
GOAT.
really is, man.
Hey, that first round though, I was like, oh my god.
I thought 1-1. I thought 1-1 after 2 rounds.
I thought Sandhagen was gonna figure it out. After that first round, I was like, oh, this is the blueprint.
Sandhagen wasn't like, he was threatening Merab on the feet.
Bro.
I was like nervous the whole time. I was like, dude, Merab can get caught here.
Stop the takedown, pop pop. Stop the takedown,
Yeah,
pop pop.
did great, man.
But then
he got rocked in the second round, I think, right? God. Corey almost got finished against the cage. Surprisingly how he finished that. How he didn't get finished.
Bro, this is just 1-2 blitzes, boom.
But look at that forward pressure, man. He just backing him up the whole time. The threat of the takedown's always there.
Wow.
Right?
I feel like Khalil and Merab were just the same game plan.
Dude, Merab's a monster.
Did you guys think it was done here?
I thought so.
No. He pitter patters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's annoying pitter patter.
Yeah.
And then he broke the record for the most takedowns, right?
Also, what is that? I love that sweep he did where he put like his foot on an ankle. Yeah, what is that?
He just did it. You just
a little foot trip, dude.
Damn it.
Little foot sweep from the back, brother.
I love that.
Yeah, he's the man. He's so much activity, doesn't get tired. It just, is there anyone at 135 that could beat him?
I was gonna say, are we looking at like, because even DJ was saying like he believes that Merab only has 4 title defenses, but will surpass him. Because he's like, there's no, like, what else are you supposed to do? Yeah. He doesn't go up to do a super fight with Volk or anything like that. It's like, bro, what else?
Sean O'Malley's catching some heat right now because he's saying, I'm the only guy that could beat him. Right.
I mean, I almost agree with his I saw that clip. Like,
what's the context?
He basically said, like, the only way to get Merab out of there is, like, one shot him. Just KO. Like,
yeah.
Otherwise,
you're not getting a decision.
Yeah. He's going to hold you down.
I do want to see him fight Peter Yan again.
Yeah, me too.
Because I love Peter Yan, and he
easy to sell though. Are we excited? Are fans other than us who love?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
but I want to see it.
But as far as like action packed wise, like he could scramble really well. Right, he's obviously gonna get taken down. He's gonna deal with the takedown threat the whole fight. But his transitions from clinching to boxing to wrestling, I feel like you need a guy like Peter Yan to be able to put some heat on Merab. But you know, we saw how that fight went the last time, and it's like it's hard to kind of put him back up again. But Peter Yan is, dude, he's so good.
That's like the one name on maybe Montel Jackson too. Someone with good. But Loke Dog is Vinicius Oliveira.
He's good.
He's a physical freak and maybe someone who could stop a takedown because he's just so much bigger. Like Ricky Simone couldn't even sniff a take. Ricky looked washed in that fight, but could not get one takedown. And Ricky's a guy who's done like 12 takedowns in a fight. Yep. So that's an interesting one. I hope they give him a big fight next to maybe set up a championship fight.
I'm okay. I feel like I'm kind of excited for another Umar fight, but I think they just need to build him up a little more.
Umar's going to fight Batista next.
I know.
Which is going to be fun.
If he smokes him, I'm like, I kind of want that again.
That's a tough fight for both those guys.
I think Batista wins.
What? Is that a future bet? Is that a parlay?
I think
We'll
that's a good
see
pick.
if we get big dog. I would assume Batista would go in the dog, and if that's the case, I think I would take.
That's a good dog. That's a live dog right there.
Uh,
But Peter Yan is what I think. I want to see Peter Yan Merab.
That would be awesome.
If I'm Sean Shelby, I'm going that.
Shell,
Sean Shelby.
Acai bowl.
Jan tweeted something like, this really tells you how rematches can look different after the main event. So I think he's expecting the title shot as well.
Absolutely.
How do you guys feel about Merab going up to 145 to fight Volk? I don't know what to do. I'm having a hard time breathing at night. My wife has told me that if I snore one more time,
You're out of the house.
she's kicking me out, and she said she might murder me. How do I not get killed?
Classic lady stuff, dude. But here's the thing. Nose strips and mouth tape, my favorite combination.
From where?
From Breathies, baby.
Oh.
Duh. But it's my favorite combination to not snore, to not be a mouth breather like your boy right here.
Yep.
And it helps me get good quality sleep. I can see a big difference when I don't use it versus when I do use it. And my sleep scores on my Oura Ring go through the roof.
Off the chain.
And I get better REM, and that's what we need to recover daily.
Are you telling me I can get a deeper sleep and still maintain my marriage?
Yeah, if you use the combo. You got to use the mouth tape and the nose strips. And now they have them extra small like this, okay? And they're clear.
Wait a second. Are you wearing a Breathies nose strip?
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell. I
Exactly.
just thought your nose was just extra wide.
Thank you. And it is extra wide. Thank you for noticing that as well.
Also, like Nick, he doesn't like to be noticed. I actually like to be noticed.
The mouth tape with the vent. So if you're easing into your mouth tape journey, you use the vented ones. That's my advice.
Oh, I have to take this off to tell you to buy yours at breatheease.com.
Don't waste that.
I'm
You
not
better
going-
use it tonight.
Volk was able to really
with Islam.
neutralize the wrestling in that first Islam fight pretty good. And
Yeah.
Islam's going to be fighting at 170.
Yeah.
I just don't. I feel like Volk could like big brother him a little bit.
Yeah,
There's side
absolutely.
but
Absolutely.
then the gas tank, who knows?
I think the gas tank's the equalizer, the volume of the takedowns.
I
Because
know.
he doesn't get dissuaded when he doesn't get the takedowns, which I feel like is really good. Even with Islam, you can kind of see him get dissuaded a little bit when he gets takedown stuffed, or like you see him breathing heavy, you know, he's like kind of labored a little bit. But Merab is just like, all right, back to work, back to striking, and then shoot. Back to striking and shoot.
Yeah.
So I feel like he mixes it up really well. That can give Volk some problems. But
with
the
the-
stand-up is going to be the equalizer.
I could see them doing it because they love super fights, but I just do not want.
Do they? Is Dana kind of sick of it?
It seems like there's always someone going up. Maybe, like, I don't know. They're allowing people to vacate and go up and stuff, like Islam. But I just want to keep those two divisions have so many people, so many up and comers.
Still needs-
I would just like to see. Even though we just looked at 135 and it's kind of a little dirty.
Yeah, I was like,
but 145, there's a lot of people in the mix, so I would just
Yeah,
like to
for
see
real.
them
Fresh
get their
contenders.
chance at Volk.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Lerone and Volk. Like they have to play that one out before we even talk about
Yeah.
Merab or Volk.
Those English fighters get screwed.
Yeah.
They got to win like 15 in a row to get a title shot.
Got to knock out Aaron Pico with a spinning back elbow to get a title.
Yeah. Also, there's still Aljo, right? There's
Yeah, Aljo's in the mix. Mosvar.
Mosvar is so he is.
I feel bad for that guy.
He's almost of a different era. There's a lot less lay and pray guys
Yeah.
than there used to be. Like most people are doing damage on top, but he just wrestles you.
And speaking of 145, this is crazy. This is
Zalal.
Zalal. This might even be a potential contender after one fight.
Dude, the way he finished Josh Emmett in the first round, the takedown to the control it was a flawless victory, man.
I mean, if you're
Zalal's that guy.
gonna fight Josh Emmett, why risk the overhand right KO?
Well, most guys most grapplers he fights, he can't really do that against Josh Emmett. For Zalal to go out there and to take him down, the setup was clean. It was easy, and he pinned him. It was a shutout.
So you're
He
calling
was
out
just
David.
Emmett was just winding.
Yeah,
up.
he was waiting. He was waiting for that shot.
How do you get this so fast?
Dude, it was like textbook.
Did he break his
Armbar
arm,
from
or
guard.
did he tap early?
He had a verbal tap, and the whole arena didn't even no pop because nobody realized what the hell happened.
Everybody was confused. I was confused watching it too. I didn't know, but I saw him say Emmett just knew it was locked in.
Yeah, it was tight,
yeah.
man. It was tight. I thought we were going to see a slam, but Zalal's control was way too
Who
good.
could Zalal fight next?
He called out Lerone Murphy, which was kind of a sick call out.
I like that.
Yeah,
But then Leron's gonna get title shot. Come on.
Yusef Arnold Allen.
yeah, because Arnold Allen hasn't been in the mix in a little bit. He hasn't fought in a while.
Has Arnold Allen just become the gatekeeper?
Dude, Diego Lopez versus Zalal.
There's a lot of fun combinations though. At
145 is heating up.
Yeah, I can't. David Onama, I said a couple years ago, I think is going to be a future champ, and he's got a fight coming up. Oh, it's Steve Garcia.
Bro, Steve Garcia is a monster.
That's a banger.
But then Steve Garcia,
he's a dark horse.
I like both those guys.
I do.
Yeah.
I hate that.
But he has serious power. He's like new age Josh Emmett.
I think David Onama is. I don't mean this, like the best pure athlete in the UFC.
Interesting. Why do you say that?
Brandon. Well, yeah, and and Brandon Royval said he's never seen someone do wind sprints like him. Like he's just NFL running back speed. And
I want to be like that.
Who did Onama just beat? He just had a big fight. Was it Edson? Leave this pausing. Oh, Giga.
Oh yeah, that's a great win,
bro. He's on
Jonathan Pierce.
But how do you
Santos,
lose? How do you lose to the train though?
He's Nathan Train, though, brother.
Train.
That fight was
absolutely
absurd. Like he should have finished Nate the Train like 12 times the first 2 rounds, and then the third round was the craziest thing ever. Nate the Train was like, Onama was so gassed in the third. Nate the Train was just like running around the octagon, still time on the clock, like pumping up the crowd. It was a wild one.
He was playing to the crowd the whole time.
All right, let's get through this card. We got Joe Pyfer. Good
versus
win.
Abus.
Good win, even though Abus reversed it for a second.
Yeah, he was getting ragdolled in the beginning. Abus was gassed.
Yeah, dude. But that's kind of classic Abus, right? Starts out strong and then kind of gasses out a little bit.
Abus is getting tired. Abus is getting tired.
Did you guys think Joe was going to stand up more? I was like, oh.
I thought so, too.
Okay.
I thought so, too. But maybe he wants to show his new grappling game. Because, you know, he does train with Sean Brady. He trains with Dean Thomas.
Killers over there.
Right? So he's very well
He just want to get traded.
Yeah.
I think there's
for Dakota. He's like, I got to like do something.
I got to do well here.
He's such a weird fighter for the division. Like, I just think there's a lot of guys he beats no questions asked, but there's a lot of guys I think if you give him a real technical striker with some takedown defense, he gets picked apart. I really thought Gastelum had the opportunity to beat him. I wish they would have did the fight in Mexico at Elevation.
Yeah.
I would have loved that chance for Gastelum. And he did what I think someone can do, but Gastelum's just so small for 185.
Yeah. He's a little inconsistent, too. Because he missed weight for that one, too, right?
But yeah, can you look at the 185 rankings? Well, Fluffy would obviously take him through the spin cycle.
Yeah. Paulo Costa.
MVP would knock out Joe Pyfer.
You think so?
Absolutely.
He might be a little too skinny.
No way.
No, he's too elusive, man. Michael Page is a problem for everybody.
And look at the Jared Cannonier and Pyfer are kind of very similar fighters to me. Actually,
that's actually a fun fight. Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think a lot of these guys beat Joe Pyfer once he starts getting up.
Dude, Kyle versus Joe Pyfer. That's fun.
That's a fun one.
The first ritual sacrifice of the night.
Bro, that was tough.
He's minus 2,000.
Shit. But what was he, like 5-day replacement? Too?
Yeah. Career 155 pounder.
Damn.
Dude, a career 155. What are you doing?
That's tough. He probably got paid out for this one.
You got to just make the call, huh?
Yeah, I think you got to like take that one loss. But I was actually really impressed how deep he got on that double.
Yeah.
And I actually think there's a lot of people he could take down.
Bro,
dude, he looks so much bigger than him.
Bro, did he just...
Do you think he was knocked out on the elbows?
He probably was hurt.
Yeah, because the way his body I think those knocked him out.
Yeah, dude.
And because he's limp.
And that's like near the back of the head, right? So it's like when you get hit with sharp elbows like that in the first round, those are tough to recover from.
I don't think you can someone with that deep double can't easily get like tied up and then just put down like that.
But you can see he just sunned him right there, bro. Right, look, dude, this guy's strong for 170. So imagine a career 155er going up last minute. The fact that he took the call, good for him.
All right, and we also got the Korean Conor McGregor, which I thought the showboating was fun. Thought he was doing well. You
got to win though.
Yeah, but you got to risk it.
I thought he was losing the round and doing it. As I was watching, I was like, I hope he gets knocked out.
Because Santos was all over him. He was pressing him from the beginning. Yeah. That's the problem. Like if you're a counterpuncher and you get pressed back the whole time with these small gloves, all it takes is a shot like that while you're backing up, hands down, right?
I would have loved for that to go like 2 more minutes. I won on Santos money line, but I had him around 3. His gas tank is insane. Willie Cat can go forever.
I love this
Edmund.
guy. This was Nick's guy for the longest time, and he went on such a huge skid, but now he's on a huge run.
He's doing well, man. He's beating up. He has power, dude.
This is Glendale at its finest.
Glendale, #1, brother. And he's at, I think, Extreme Couture. So he's with a solid camp now. He's been with them for a couple years. Since he made the move to Vegas, it looked like it was a great career change for him.
Are you trying to say people shouldn't train in Glendale?
That's not what I'm saying. I just think when you train with pros all the time and you fight with the best guys in the world, you'll probably do better.
Speaking of Glendale, do you guys think Ronda Rousey is going to make a comeback? A lot of
no.
Okay.
Next question.
Yeah, I don't want to dwell on it, but I could see her getting a giant check for the White House card.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's WWE shit.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
Who would she fight though? Dakota.
Misha.
Yeah, again.
It's just like make it for the casual.
Bro.
Like, oh, you guys recognize both these people.
Misha Rousey would be a fun fight. Or did she fight Nunes?
You see her hit mitts recently?
Nunez and Kayla Harrison are fighting on the White House card.
That's right. That's for sure happening. Yeah.
Ronda's been hitting pads with this guy named AJ Matthews. Shout out AJ Matthews. Yeah, old Muay Thai dude, legit. And he's been cleaning up her hands. She looks real good. They did a comparison of like the first year he was with her until now, and she looks way cleaner, man. So who knows? It's always on the table with all that Saudi money. You know, that could definitely happen.
I gave out Shabazi in round 1.
You did?
On the pick, yeah. Yep.
He's kind of round. How much you win on that?
140.
Ooh.
He's kind of round 1 or bust. Because when he fought Mearshart, I was on Mearshart 2-3. Like, that was one of
smart.
That was one of my favorite bets of all time. I was back home in Wisconsin. Jared Mearshart is a Wisconsin guy. I was watching all with my family who don't care, but I made them all watch.
GM3, baby.
And I'm like, he's gonna get the shit beat out of him for the first round, and then he's gonna choke him out. And it was just textbook.
Classic.
It was good times.
All right, let's just jump over really quick. People have been asking about, you guys got to talk about the BKFC fight, King of Violence. Before we even get into this insanity, how crazy was that at the weigh-in? Conor just kept shoving them.
Yeah.
Is this guy okay? Probably
talking shit to each other the whole time.
Probably. What is he doing?
They have a very awesome competitive relationship with each other. Like, imagine Dana White was like actively beefing with one of the guys that he's promoting.
He's always shoving.
He said, "Don't shove me." He shoves him right back.
Cormier.
That's a funny sight to see. And then after, dude, this fight was brutal.
Dude, I thought Stevens had him in that early
Mike
round.
Perry's just built for this, bro. I just don't know what else to say about Mike Perry fighting BKFC. It's like he's made for this rule set.
That was my take. There's no one's ever been more perfectly suited for a profession than Mike Perry and BKFC.
Like he is the proper poster boy for this, because Jeremy Stevens hit him with some hard shots, man. Maybe cleaner boxing technique, right? But Mike Perry said, "Fuck that! I'm just gonna keep walking towards you, keep punching your face."
The first thing I ever edited for Theo was him talking about a Mike Perry and Max Griffin fight, and it was just like Theo's descriptions of him. But I thought it was so interesting because he's like, when I'm watching Mike Perry and I don't know anything, I feel like his strategy is just win the fight. he's like Max Griffin. He's kind of dancing. He's got a plan. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. But Perry, just win the fight. And he called him a pack of matches. And this was like 2017. And it's just been so accurate throughout Michael Perry's career.
It's that will.
Yeah.
And when he gets hit with those shots, bro, it looks like he gets hurt a little bit, but he doesn't take a back step.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why when he fought Luke Rockhold, man.
Oh my God.
Oh, he's Mike Perry. Make him fight Darren Till.
Ooh.
BKFC.
Darren Till's not doing that. He's making too much money on this.
No way. I wouldn't.
What did you guys think of in BKFC or not BKFC, Dirty Boxing? Is that weird that like Mike Perry is fighting BKFC but also has his own promotion?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. I just want to make sure.
That's just what they do now.
But I guess Conor, if he fights in the UFC, then he's got his
BKFC.
own.
Yeah.
Is Conor fighting the UFC? What's your betting odds on that? Be real, dog.
I think
woof woof.
Plus 600 that he.
I think minus 200, dude.
That he does fight. I'm saying.
Does.
You think he does?
I think he does. It seems like.
Does he fight as the president of Ireland at the UFC White House card?
People are saying that this dude is checking into rehab because he's saying goodbye on social media. And then I saw some news. I don't know if this is true or not because this is just what it is.
You go deep dive, huh?
Well, this is just what happens when you research the show, right? random news stories pop up. But people are saying that Conor, he got popped. He didn't tell his whereabouts for his testing pool, so he's banned until March 2026. So he could compete after March of 2026. And
what the time's out?
that time's out. We're gonna see him fight on the White House card, dude.
Damn, you're way too excited.
I hope so.
Do you hope so? I'm just like, nah, I'm good.
I don't really care about it, but he's gonna fight Michael Chandler.
I already know I can't watch the white card.
The White card?
White House card, the White House card, and just enjoy it because everyone's gonna keep asking me about it. I'm like, you really gonna watch that card go? I'm like, oh my god,
we have to. It's our part of our job.
Out of here.
Everybody's gonna watch that card.
Exactly.
Like that.
Yeah.
That's why I do want him to come back. I like it when like people who don't care about the sport like pay attention to the UFC. Like, there's nothing like friends who don't watch UFC at all would have watch parties for Conor fights, and the Conor walkout and shit. There's nothing like it. Like, so I need to see that again and like have that feeling. There's nothing like the anticipation of a Conor McGregor walkout.
Come on, dude.
It's kind of true.
It's gonna do 2 million buys for sure.
I think.
Well, actually, it's not going to. It's on Paramount.
Views, streams.
Yeah.
Watch time is gonna be off the roofs.
And then apparently it's Donald Trump's birthday that day.
Dude, this guy's doing everything.
Crazy.
He's doing the most.
It's
to piss people off.
absolutely crazy.
Is that our taxpayer money being involved with this?
Probably.
I guess I'm an MMA fan, so I don't mind.
But also, I don't know. Maybe they get a portion of the gate because tickets are going to be fucking just insane.
Damn,
like they'll make a lot of money.
I hope I see you on screen. I'm like, what the fuck? You and Theo just sitting there. Really quick, let's just touch on this fight. This is the most unbiased fight we've ever seen in our lives. This is Nurmagomedov versus Hughes 2 at the PFL, one of the greatest organizations ever. In a very unbiased location. Thoughts? Let's be safe, guys.
The way you set that up.
The first fight was one of my favorite fights in the last couple years, and
Super close.
Overall fights.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It was such a great fight.
They're both so good too.
And at the end of one round, Paul was like bleeding and just smiling. It was iconic image. And in that last one, Umar got a point taken for repeated nut shots.
Tight.
I thought he won. I thought Hughes won 3-2. At very worst, lost 2-3 and should have been a draw. Somehow, two judges give him 49-46.
Yeah.
And the exact same thing happened. Not necessarily with the scoring. I do think Umar won this fight pretty clearly, like 4-1 this time. But so many fouls, multiple eye pokes, glove grabs, nut shots, and never even stopping the fight on a couple of them. Who was that ref? I didn't even. Oh, it's Keith Peterson.
Keith Peterson.
Oh yeah, he's obviously a legend, one of the best in the game, but some questionable calls on that.
Dominic Cruz would disagree.
Dominic Cruz would disagree with you.
He would say he smells like alcohol.
And cigarettes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keith also judged a fight and gave one of the craziest 10-8 rounds where I thought the other guy won.
It's a hard
the
job.
round.
Hey,
really?
It's a hard job, bro.
Which fight was
it? Really early, second or third fight of the night. And then he's judged a fight. Then he's pulling double duty and reffing the next one.
I didn't know they could even do that.
They can.
Refs can judge.
And also,
it was
the
very
fight after
separate
this,
roles.
he was the cut man. It was crazy. He just did
put
all
Vaseline.
jobs.
That's sick. That's sick.
And even though he's reffing this fight, he's actually also cornering Nurmagomedov. Really
also in
Bro,
the
the
corner
headbutt.
as well.
I heard a lot of people saying they gave Paul Hughes rounds 2, 3, and 5. Errol Helwani was very vocal about this. He was saying that he thought Paul Hughes won at least 3 rounds.
I said 4 when I meant 3-1. Sorry.
Got it. No, but
or 3-2.
yeah. So a lot of people were kind of upset with how the judging went, and a lot of people were saying Paul Hughes got robbed. Would you say it was a robbery after watching that?
I definitely wouldn't say it was a robbery. I would have scored it for Umar, and I could see the argument for
Usman.
for Usman. But I could see the argument for Paul a little bit. But one of the crazy things was like they released 2 different scorecards. Like
really,
someone
love this league.
They read a 10-8, and then they posted not a 10-8 from the same judge in round 5 for.
Wow.
It was all shady.
Did you think there was any 10-8s here?
No.
Yeah.
This is way too close to be a 10.
It was really competitive.
It's such a fun fight though. Like it looks so much like the last one. There's all these times when like Umar's about to get Usman is about to get a takedown, and then Paul pulls a switch, like but they just keep going around.
The scrambles are money in this.
Yeah.
See, this is a fun Nurmagomedov.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Easy
a
kicks.
Nurmagomedov. You know what? Trade Ankalaev, get both these guys and Dakota.
Yeah, bring Paul Hughes to the UFC.
Here's where he might switch. Yeah. Oh, he was about to.
Dude, the nut shots, man.
If I'm Paul Hughes, I'm getting out of PFL. Bro, this is the time UFC needs to pick him up.
He said he took like short-term money to join the PFL, thinking but now is like stock like The UFC is such shrewd negotiators. Like, his stock is down, and like he's not going to get paid like a star coming in.
That's true. That's very true.
Then I'm like, if I'm Paul Hughes, I'm like, just get out of this situation. Just take the pay cut. You will rise through the ranks quick. You have an Irish background. Like, this is what like Ian Gary wish he was. Like,
Yeah.
Ireland loves this dude.
Yeah, Paul Hughes is the man.
This was so disappointing from your friends at PFL. I don't. It was disappointing from PFL that there was no promotion leading up to this fight. It's one of the best fights you can put on, and you didn't hear any about it. There's no pre-fight.
Only if you were a fan of this sport, like really a fan, you knew about this.
Yeah.
And even if you were a fan, I'm like, can you tell me more about it though?
And day of,
Can you give some countdowns on this?
I'm like, where do I watch this? Like, even that.
Yeah,
is hard to find.
that's tough.
And you had
Where do you watch PFL?
you had to sign up
ESPN?
You had ESPN Select now, which is $30 a month.
What the fuck is ESPN?
They got rid of
Select?
Plus.
There's a $10.
I hate ESPN, dude.
I don't know what the difference is, but there's a $10 one and there's a $30 one, and I have the Disney bundle through Verizon, so it wouldn't let me upgrade.
Yeah,
It was
no
a
way.
frustrating
Yeah,
morning.
no way,
It was a
no way.
frustrating morning.
Yeah. Here's what I've learned just about other. I love watching fights in other organizations. I'm not trying to speak poorly of them, but UFC just gets it. It's just tough when you really see the comparison when you watch other organizations, even ones in Asia. It's like, where do we watch this? I love their fights. Where do I watch this? Why is this at a weird time? Can you promote these fighters that deserve way more attention?
I will defend the weird times. I work from home. Having fights at 8:30 a.m. on a Friday is awesome.
Kind of tight.
Yeah, I loved it.
Because they were in Saudi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My second favorite promotion is Cage Warriors. I love Cage Warriors. They're always really more.
Mine's Rub on the Rock.
That's good too. They're good too.
When was their last show, Gil?
2005, a welterweight Grand Prix.
Machida
versus BJ Penn. One of my favorites.
Great poll. No, I like Cage Warriors. But my favorite thing about them is everybody complains about PFL pacing. In Cage Warriors, the bodies aren't even cold. They're dragging them out, and the next people are coming out.
It's like ONE FC for whites, dude. That's what it is.
It's one championship for
Because
white.
Cage Warriors,
that should be their slogan.
They have a ton of like action, just KOs, finishes. Dudes are getting like it's all over.
Is it not the best fighters from the UK?
Yeah, it's like their feeder system. It's like their LFA, right? It's like a European LFA.
I feel like I don't watch enough LFA.
They're hard to find too.
Usually Fridays on Fight Pass.
That knows everything, dude.
But
if they're in America, they're in Fight Pass. Usually.
I like LFA. I've been watching LFA since Axis.
Hell yeah.
Axis days when it was Boss Rutan and that other guy on there.
Kenny.
And then
Kenny Rice.
Yeah, Kenny Rice.
Yeah, that's right. That's him.
I went to RFA shows. I was at an RFA show the day Muhammad Ali died.
Oh,
I remember. So I have a soft spot in my heart for them. Ron Kruk.
Ilia Topuria, let's do some fight news. Returning January 2026 for UFC Paramount's debut against Justin Gaethje.
They're smart.
I would love to get your guys' thoughts. Do you guys feel it's a mistake to shelf Topuria this year and wait for that big first card? First question. Second question, do you like the Justin Gaethje fight? Nick? Either Nick, speak up.
I think Ilia fighting, like they're smart for making him fight.
I'm going to call you one championship, Nick. Now I'm going to call you Cage Warriors.
All right.
I want to be Cage Warriors, Nick.
One, Nick? Go ahead.
I think that's a great idea on their part because they need a big draw. Ilia's a huge name right now. Everyone's saying he's the pound for pound guy right now. One guy as in Sean O'Malley. And then for him fighting Justin Gaethje, I'm a little bummed with that matchup. I really wanted to see Ilia versus Arman Tsarukyan.
Yeah.
I felt like that was. I know it's like, you know,
it's the hangman. That was
this guy pulled. That's gonna be a fun fight too, though. I'm not mad at that either. That's probably the other best fight they could have made. But I really wanted to see Ilia fight Arman because I thought that'd be a really fun matchup. But if you're the UFC and you want to get Ilia Topuria's star power even higher, you make him fight a guy like Justin Gaethje. So business-wise, it makes a lot of sense. The casuals, it's going to be good. Ilia's likely to get a KO win over Justin Gaethje. But the hardcore fans are like, dude, I don't want to see this.
Yeah.
That's how I kind of feel.
Nick Cage Warriors?
Those are like my thoughts almost exactly. I will say like
East
Same,
versus
same.
West.
Same.
I will say like that fight's gonna be awesome
Yeah.
and someone's gonna get knocked out. I'm not mad that I have to watch it, but if I had to pick, yeah, it's Arman Sarukian.
Yeah.
I've been thinking Arman's gonna be champ since his first fight versus Islam.
For real.
I think that one was like overnight or something in like 2016. Just been a huge
Russia.
Arman guy. I thought Arman beat Gamrot
Yep.
in that fight, and then he couldn't make weight or whatever and fucked himself. But like that, he's destined to have the belt. I think Justin Gaethje does not deserve it. He's probably lost like 4 out of 5 or something, 4 out of 6 or two title shots.
He
right?
beat Fiziev
Yeah.
in a last-minute replacement, and it was like, all right, you beat him before. It was kind of like a replay of the first fight.
That was an impressive win though. Didn't he knock him out? Did he finish him?
No, I don't think he did. I think it was a decision. It was close though. It was one of those fights where like he kind of.
I remember the first one was close, but the second one,
it was more dominant.
Yeah,
more dominant.
I have a pitch. Ilia Topuria returning to Paramount Plus debut fight. In the build-up of this fight, instead of a countdown, I say Ilia Topuria does, or Paramount Plus does like a dating show for Ilia Topuria leading up to the fight, where at the end, at the cage, if he wins, he has his, like, there's going to be 3 girls. He picks one to be his new wife.
And he drops a rose. No, he doesn't give it to him. He just drops it right in front of him.
The Bowser, dude, they got to do, Paramount Plus has to do their own Bowser with Ilia Topuria.
I felt like you could have made more of an argument for Max fighting Topuria for the title
yeah.
than Gaethje, unfortunately.
I think it's easy. I mean,
they want to build
Gaethje
up.
ended face down.
Yeah, exactly.
But they want to build up Max a little now.
Yeah,
Build
as
up
they
on-
should.
They should give them, because they look. Paramount Plus going to need big tentpole cards. They need to have these like guys that are on streaks.
That's a good point.
Killing
They're just
everyone.
staggering and like, we know we can sell a lot with Gaethje. Ilya still wins. Then we'll put Max in.
Hollow it, yeah.
Ilya still wins.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the Nelk boys were right,
Were
I
they
did see
right?
that clip. I did see that
where
clip.
they were like, "You met your wife in Miami."
Relationships are hard, you guys. All right, I don't think we should judge
We can
this
all
guy.
we can all say that.
Yeah.
Us here.
But here's the real question: is Ilia, is he going to be better after the split, or is he? Or we're going to see a little bit.
I say it
of
all
a
the
downfall.
time. I'd be more successful without my wife. So yeah, he's gonna crush.
More focused.
Our ladies are holding us back. Just be consuming MMA every day.
Mine's a great teammate and partner. And it really helps me achieve my goals. Love you, Ash.
Shout out.
I love my wife as well. That was a joke. Don't hurt me.
Merab seems to be just going wild with dots all the time. Doesn't affect his
He's
performance.
a single man.
I can't believe
dude.
he's a thought guy.
So if Ilya goes down that road, you can win. So
Yeah, he's gonna be dominant. He has KO power, dude. He's gonna
I'd love
finish.
to get your guys' early chitter chatter of UFC 321. The card is official. Also, largest ad on Forbes.
Yep.
Takes up half
They
the screen.
paid a lot of money for the
Jesus.
threat locker.
Tom Aspinall, gone fight card. Let's take a look and give me a yum or nah.
Okay.
All right, bottom.
Berna, yum.
Yeah.
It's all
Hell yeah. Double
Big
yum. The biggest yum on the card.
dude. Rob Schneider. I'm gonna have Rob Schneider beating Mackenzie Dern, dude, all day, baby.
I'd never heard you guys say that, but immediately understood it.
You can do it, dude. This card's great.
Bro, look at the bottom.
Let's just-
Rakic versus my boy Azamat.
Azamat might take it,
I think Azamat.
but he has to be fun.
He gets finishes.
He
Gets KOs.
Got to talk a little more.
I don't know if
brother.
he's gonna talk smack, but he
He's
gets
funny
KOs.
on Twitter.
Is he?
Yeah,
Is he?
I don't know if it's him, but he's funny on Twitter.
All these like Muslim guys are funny on Twitter
I
because of
know.
Ali.
Ali's
Ali
doing it
Abdul
for-
Aziz or whatever.
He's got a content farm over there.
So you've seen Azamat fight. This
Yeah.
guy's more knowledgeable on MMA than any of us. How do you see that fight going down with Rakic and Azamat? Do you feel like that fool deserves to get the praise that he's been getting as like a sleeper at 205?
I do. He's been putting out everyone. I feel like most of his wins are KOs in the first round.
Yep.
He was gassing against Menenfield. I remember he was whooping Menenfield's ass for like a round and a half, but he looked so tired. I bet Menenfield live at like plus 1,000 or something because it really looked like he was fading. And I think Rakic has a gas tank. He's prepared for 5-round fights before and stuff. I think if he survives and he does leg kicks and stuff, he's going to have a huge reach advantage. The longer it goes, the more it favors Rakic, but I do think Mirzakhanov takes him out in round 1.
Ooh. And Rakic is a tough guy to get out in round 1.
Yeah.
So that's going to be really interesting. Because Rakic has always been that guy where I'm like, dude, if he just tightens up or he's had some like tough losses where it's close and then he loses at the end, right? So I feel like Rakic can give Azamat some problems.
Oh,
but Azamat he's like he's like a high level wrestler too. He's like a Greco guy.
Yeah, I've never seen his wrestling in all the UFC fights. He's just people.
Crazy striker, knocks dudes out. He's a beast.
bro, this guy is fun.
He had like a long layoff, so the fact that he's back, it's going to be very interesting. He's more exciting than Ankalaev, I think.
100%.
Trade him within the organization.
Yeah. Trade spots for rankings. Jalton versus Volkov. I think I'm going to go Jalton, bro.
I'm going to go Jalton, dude.
Jalton.
Got to.
I'm high on him right now.
Yeah, I think
Jalton.
he could put Volkov on his back for 3 rounds
And keep him there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, his wrestling is very good. And then Umar versus Mario Batista. We talked about this. Nick is picking Batista, which
is that
I
for
think
betting
is a good
or for
pick.
actual?
I'm assuming that Batista is going to be a dog. So for betting purposes, if he's a dog, I would like him. Like I think it's a pretty close, even fight. Like no one's.
Are you high on
match up
Umar
well.
generally or not really? You don't not impressed by him?
No, I really am. He can wrestle everybody usually, but when he wants to. But Mario can't be wrestled, so it's going to be like big moments on the feet that I think really decide it. And
On the feet, do you feel like Umar has the advantage over Mario?
yeah, he seems a little bit more technical,
Yeah,
but
more
like,
rangy, maybe
I
more
would say
kicks.
rangy.
But Mario just will crash forward and get you against the cage with it. So it's like a little. It's not technical boxing like kickboxing like Nurmagomedov, but they're clashing styles.
Yeah.
it's a really interesting fight.
Maybe we'll see some fun scrambles on the ground and the grappling.
I'll go Umar all day. This is great. Whaley's moving up, so it's vacant. And guess what? Jandaroba, Mackenzie Dern. Who would have thunk?
Vanderova has been on
She's on a tear.
Jandarova, sorry. She's been on a tear. She's been beating everybody. She's pretty dominant in most of her fights.
But who does the UFC want? And
They want Mackenzie.
They want Mackenzie
But this
Dern
is
for
a good
Paramount
matchup
Plus.
for Mackenzie because they're both pretty
GG.
much grappling ladies.
I would say
right?
Mackenzie probably has an upper hand in the striking.
Yeah, probably.
She's such a dog on the feet. Like
Yeah.
she's similar. Like she'll just crash forward, throwing until she gets a body lock. Yeah,
I'll put it for Mackenzie on this.
I'm going Mackenzie.
I want Mackenzie to win. She's a Casuals alum.
You know what I mean? Whoop whoop. She was at the live stream with us.
Oh shit!
This guy forgot. This guy forgot she was on the show for
Bruh.
20 seconds.
Sorry,
She
I've
looked
been-
fucking great too.
Yeah, she blessed us
Love
with
you,
her
Ed.
presence. Thanks for the views. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Look, I've been thinking about Jandaroba a lot.
Yeah. What do you think?
Yum.
Don't do that.
No, my eye hurt.
Don't do that, dude. This is disrespectful.
Tom Aspinall, Cyril Gahn. Let's just be honest.
Tom Aspinall all
Cyril
day.
Gahn. French are on a roll.
Really?
No,
No, you're
Come
not,
on,
dude.
Aspinall all day, dude.
Aspinall.
It will be just interesting. Like if Tom really tries to make it a grappling match, I think he washes them.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like
yeah.
sometimes I wonder if these guys get encouraged to be on the feet longer than they might want to. Gon could definitely. I think he has the advantage on the feet. But I think
The power.
I think
the
Aspinall
power of
sucks, though.
Aspinall.
Can't
be
believe
interesting.
Gahn has the advantage on the feet.
I mean, John Jones just made Gon such light work with the grappling, and I think
Tom can do the same thing.
I think
Yeah,
he
he
can
could.
too.
Yeah. All right, let's get into some quick picks, but with our expert, Nick Cage Warriors over here. We have Oliveira versus
Nicky
Gamrot.
Cage Warriors.
Who was Oliveira supposed to fight?
Fiziev.
Fizev.
That would've been
Fiziev.
fun.
Fiziev.
I don't know how to say it right.
Yeah.
I promise. I'm probably saying it wrong. Don't trust
It's
me.
no idea.
Fiziev. It's Fiziev.
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 Fiziev. I like saying Fiziev.
Yeah, but that's wrong.
Yeah.
Charles Oliveira, Gamrot. So for this, we got to move a little quicker. Give us a little analysis, betting picks, and then let's by the end of this, let's figure out a parlay, and I'll put the money in. What's a good amount to do typically?
Let's say $50, dude.
Is that doable every week?
Yeah, we can do $50 a week.
Because if we lose 4 times in a row, I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't pay my rent.
Can't pay rent.
Fuck, dude.
All right, $50. We'll do a parlay.
I really need this to hit.
What's a normal parlay? 3, 4.
It's really as many you want.
yeah.
The more you add, the less. Let's do main card.
Okay.
Ooh, main card. Okay.
Okay. Let's start here first.
Tough.
Let's do some quick.
My gut
It's Gamrot.
is Gamrot.
I know it is. It's always been Gamrot.
It's Gamrot.
He's the one that got away for you.
Well, dude, even if he loses, he wins. You know, like the Armin Sarukian fight, there's a couple decisions that I felt like he lost that he still won, you know, just because of the positioning and how like grappling heavy he is.
Yeah.
I feel like Gamrot could put Charles on his back and keep him on his back and neutralize the submission attempts. So I do feel like, and Gamrot's hungry. You know, Charles has been at the top for a while. He's trying to make his way back. It's probably a more favorable matchup for him versus than Fiziev, but I think Gamrot's ready to go. When I saw the video of him getting hyped when he got the call, I was like, oh, that speaks volumes. Like, this dude is like, he's getting chills, he's getting fired up, and I just feel like he wants that shot. And he's probably pushing it a little bit harder. And we've seen Oliveira come off that KO loss. I don't think Gamrot's going to be able to piece him up, really, but I feel like the grappling exchanges, Gamrot's going to come out on top.
I'm on the exact same page. Like,
wow.
I think Oliveira, he's too willing to accept being wrestled because of the confidence in his jiu-jitsu, but I think Gamrot's at this level where I don't think you're going to sub him from the bottom. I had the exact same thought process on Dariush versus Oliveira back in the day. I bet a lot on Dariush. Yeah. And in round one, he did get on top and he was kind of smothering him. But the time when they got back to their feet, Dariush was gassed. Yeah. And I had never seen Dariush gassed that bad before. I don't think that's going to happen to Gamrot. And I think we're going to see him smothering him a lot and he'll get a late finish like round 4, round 5. He just opened up basically even money. He's like slight favorite, but I'm going to be big on Gamrot.
What do you feel when you're betting? Do you ever put into consideration the hometown advantage?
Or bullshit?
I don't. I
Damn it.
Maybe it's a mistake on my part. When it's at elevation, I do think about that a lot. But
that's legit.
I generally don't. But it is something to think about. I mean, Brazil's probably one of the hardest countries to
in Rio, dude.
Yeah,
I know that.
And he's the king there, so
Rio de Janeiro.
I know that.
Run this town, baby.
Let's go.
All right, Gil, what's your pick?
Charles Oliveira. I'm going to go emotional on this one. Can't have the guy lose to Topuria. He's got to get a win in his hometown. Just has to happen.
So me and Nick are on the parlay then, I guess.
Yep.
Fuck.
See, I mean, it's so similar. Like I can talk so confidently in Gamrot, but Charles Oliveira, the champ has a name, and he could do the exact same thing as Pereira and just shock the world.
And he definitely could, man. And I wouldn't be surprised if he ruins our parlay.
That's what I'm saying, because it's the Chama domino effect. Like he wins,
not dead.
All the fucking Brazilians are gonna get like this inspiration, and I think
they're all fired up.
Putting that into your parlays. The Chama parlay. Davidson Figueiredo versus Montel Jackson.
I'm leaning towards Montel Jackson on this one.
This reminds me of how we were talking about Merab and Volkanovski. Like, there's weight classes for a reason. Jackson is going to be so much bigger than Davison, who was a 125-pound champ. Like, he's a huge 145-pounder. He's got, like, the biggest hands I've ever seen for that weight class. Really good wrestling, and I think on the feet. But then Davison just has power, so he can always catch him. But he's a heavy favorite, and I think rightfully so. Jackson.
And at 135, we haven't really seen Davison's power translate that much. Mm-hmm. Besides, what other fight? Maybe the Cody fight?
Cody just choked out. I don't think he even...
right? Yeah, exactly. So, and he's been going to more grappling heavy at bantamweight.
Makes sense.
And Montel's a really good wrestler, but I would say maybe the hand speed and advantage, I think that would go to Montel Jackson. But he's the young guy, and I feel like Davison's been at the top already. He's struggling to get a win. You could go the veteran route with Davison. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he beat Montel Jackson, but everyone's high on Montel Jackson for good reason.
And Figueiredo, his success at 135, he's been the more athletic guy. He's finally, so that can get past the slight weight disadvantage. But Montel Jackson, I think, is an equal athlete, hardware guy. So I think size will be a huge thing.
Yeah, Montel Jackson.
All right, there it is.
That's what we're doing. Vincente Luque versus Joel Alvarez. I've always said this. I love this guy. I love Joel Alvarez.
I love both these guys, and this one actually makes me sad because I think it's going to be pretty ugly for.
But how do I make money? Goddammit!
I think you go Joel Alvarez, brother.
He's like a minus 600 favorite. That one
he can't be in our parlay.
Yeah.
He's going to ruin our odds.
That one is a tough fight to make money.
So we won't add him then.
But I think he's going up, right? Because he fought.
Yeah, 170.
He was at 155. He beat Drakkar Close.
Oh
Elvis Brenner. God. Let's go Spain. Look at that.
Yeah, he has good
Look,
grappling.
didn't even hold it in. Just
good submissions.
He might darce the darcer in this one.
Because Vincente's been grappling more recently too in his past fights. It's hard for me to bet against Vicente sometimes because sometimes he always just ruins my picks. He's like he'll win one, lose one, win one, lose one.
I love him. He's such an exciting fighter, but I just think he's a little past his prep.
A little older
he
too.
He had brain bleeding like 6 fights ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
he keeps putting on bangers since then, and at some point I hope he retires.
I
But
think I'm gonna go Joel.
yeah,
this is Joe.
Just with age and experience.
Honata Denise versus Mario Pinto.
I think I'm gonna go Denise.
I'm gonna go Pinto because that face.
Yeah.
He's like, it's like a meme face.
He looks Samoan, huh? Mario
That's in
Pinto.
Portugal, but okay.
I don't know, but he looks Samoan.
What do you know about this guy?
I don't know anything about Pinto. I want to look into his grappling. If he has mostly knockouts in like one sub.
He's another striker.
Yeah. So if you want to take down Jonata Diaz, do you remember the Carl Williams fight? Carl Williams did come out and said higher ups of the UFC told him not to grapple, and he lost the first 2 rounds and then 10-8'd him, or maybe not 10-8, but won the third just by grappling and laying on top, which is what Carl Williams does. And he said they told him not to do that.
Wow. That's so crazy.
But on the feet, I think Jonata Diaz is going to beat most people in the division.
Because once he gets on his back, Jonata, like it's like, dude, it looks like he has zero grappling.
Yeah, 0.
All right, Ricardo Ramos versus Khan Ofli.
I think I'm gonna go Ricardo.
Yeah, I'm not familiar enough with Ofli. I got to look into him as well. I've always been a Ramos guy, but he has been prone to kind of taking the easy way out a couple times early in his career, or accused of. I won't say he did that, but. Always puts on exciting fights. Lots of spinning shit.
Spinning shit all day.
I'll say
hometown advantage.
Ramos sub.
All right, last one. Ooh, sub.
Ramos.
Lucas Almeida versus Michael Oswell.
Oswald has really good pressure.
And I think that's going to get him knocked out.
Yeah, bro.
And I was gonna go with Lucas Almeida.
Me too. I think Almeida knocks him out.
Really
because
good
of that
striker.
Pressure. It's kind of a tailor-made fight for Almeida. He's got a lot of power. He's kind of low volume at times, but I think Aswell's going to play right into that.
Might walk right into it.
Carolina Kowalski's still fighting? God damn.
And I bet on her plus 350.
Let's
Don't do that to my adorable little girl. She,
I mean,
Carolina.
I feel like she's been fighting
forever.
Yeah.
All right.
has.
So for our audience, what is our 3-fight parlay?
Pick a parlay for us, Nick.
I
want to make money too, man.
3 to 5 picks. We don't have to do the full fight card.
I'll go Almeida, Gamrot, and who's the second? Jackson.
All right. If we win, you get 1%.
Fuck yeah.
1%.
Yo, 1% is your bookie fee.
Yeah, dude.
All right. Tell us about your new podcast one more time. Where can we find it?
In the Arena MMA YouTube channel, and we're on audio platforms as well, Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Make sure to follow there. And any of the social medias, we're putting out clips. But every Wednesday, we're live streaming our picks, 4 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern, in the Arena MMA. So that his place shall never be with those cold and timid bettors who knew neither victory nor defeat.
Jesus
Fuck
Christ.
yeah,
You guys have a whole... That guy is not... I keep forgetting guys from Spain.
They could be light skinned.
They're just cage warriors, bro. This guy... right here looks more ethnic.
Yeah.
I'm 1.2% Congolese.
Oh, hell yeah.
Is that for real?
According to my sister's 23andMe.
Dude.
Damn.
Where are your parents from? You Baltic?
It has to be.
A lot of like
You Baltic?
You got some Baltic
Norwegian, Swedish, English, Irish. I'm a mutt. Just a mutt.
blood? From
I don't
Wales?
I only know
Wales?
it from, like, we don't know our family history that well, but my sister did 23andMe, and it's a lot of Nordic countries.
You do yours?
Viking blood.
99% Chinese. Who would have thunk it?
Is that really just 99?
Yeah.
I think not even a little other Asian?
Everyone said, that's what I thought. I thought I was going to get some mix in there, but everyone that's Asian, when they do 23andMe, they were all disappointed. They were all disappointed.
Do you think I'm just straight up Filipino, or they actually put like Spain?
You probably got more.
Spaniard?
No, you got more mix for sure.
You think so?
Yeah, you should do it. But
I hope I have a little
no
Nigerian.
more.
No, don't do it. They'll clone you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You
'cause I
can't
got
do it
bought out.
anymore.
I was
23andMe is donezo.
Thank
Yeah,
God I didn't do it. Is there another option? Should I do like one of those dog ones?
Yeah, just try.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? I'm a
Pomeranian.
Pit Bull Terrier? What the fuck? All right, guys. That is our show. We're gonna do that parlay. We're gonna make some big money. If we do get the parlay right, y'all better subscribe. If we get it wrong, Y'all
Y'all
still better subscribe. Just subscribe no matter what to the In the Arena with Magic M and Real Nick Davis. Also, just a really quick, just some more content coming out. We were at the UFC 3 BJJ tournament.
A lot of fun.
A lot of fun. A lot of
Anthony
grappling. Pettis. A lot of, who else was there? Andrew Tackett, Mikey Musumeci. A lot of content coming out.
Who did mushrooms on the broadcast? Did you see that?
Who?
What?
Mikey Musemi and two other BJJ people, when they showed him at front row on the broadcast, they held up mushrooms and took them.
No way.
I thought that was dry pasta.
Yo, maybe it's dry pasta.
What the fuck?
It could be.
Damn. That's great. It was with Kunato and Raquel.
No way.
There's no way they all did mushrooms. That's hilarious.
I thought that's what. Are you kidding when you said you thought it was dry pasta?
No,
I can't tell.
I thought
It might be
Mikey
dry pasta.
said dry pasta, but I think maybe he just put that as a joke to be like, we were.
Yeah.
That's all. Hopefully it was psilocybin. Dude.
Yeah, I
They
think
were microdosing at the UFC.
I think they were because they like passed him to the other one. He was
That's
like, yeah.
tight. That's tight.
Dude, maybe. Guys, we love you. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. We got a lot more content coming out, like I said. Make sure you leave a comment down below. Who do you think that who should Ankalaev fight next?
Yeah, that's a good one.
No, who should Pereira fight next? We got so many options. We got Jiri. We got who else?
Allberg.
We have Olberg. And we also got Tybura.
Those are your three picks.
Let us know who you want to see.
Curtis Blades.
Or Curtis them Blades. We love you guys. Peace.